Hey, this is Dave with H3 Venture. Today we're going to discuss how I made $1 million plus profit flipping a commercial property in about less than 2 years. Let's look at the numbers. Okay, so the property I purchased was a condemned 20,000 square foot property for $725,000. Add to that renovation work. There was some structural damage that was done because the wall had collapsed on the building of $350,000. So that was partial rehab. Okay. And that was the acquisition cost. Okay. So we're talking about $1,025,000 was my total out of pocket, well, not out of pocket expense, because I did put down 30% as a down payment as a commercial purchase. Okay. So it's $1,025,000. And after we got the renovations done, we got the property to a certain level. We repaired the wall, we restored the structural work, 12 inches of cement and the basement floor. Again, the building was 20,000 square feet, 3 levels. Did about 85% the renovation and rehab for the top floors, a 3-floor building. And then we got to a point where, going through the pandemic, things of that nature, things were slowing down, material costs were shooting up, so we had to slow down on the renovation work we were doing. Ultimately, got to a point I felt like the market was right, the timing was right to put the property back on the market, let another developer or investor come in and take the property from where I had gotten it across the finish line. Found the right buyer, came in, and he came in at 1.4 million as his purchase price. So that was the seller's price, my price. Okay. So you're probably looking at that and saying 1.4. Well, Dave, you said you made $1 million on the deal. Let's go back. So that's $375 difference between the price that the seller paid me versus what I had invested in it, the acquisition plus the renovation. However, there are 2 buildings that were involved in this transaction. There's the 20,000 square foot building I spoke of, and there's an additional 2,000 square foot property that needed modest cosmetic renovation, and which we got done in just a month or so, and then it's fully occupied. We have a medical facility as well as a real estate office inside of the smaller building, which is a 2,000 square foot facility. At any rate, in doing this deal, this acquisition price, the $725, got us both properties, the $20,000 square foot property, as well as the 2,000 square foot smaller facility. In doing this deal with our eventual buyer, we were able to take possession of the 2,000 square foot facility that has the agents and the medical facility inside, and now own that property free and clear. That property is worth north of $600,000, and we own it free and clear, fully leased, and we also have a small office space in it as well. That, plus the $375,000 that we were able to get in actual cash through the transaction, through the sale of the property, takes us to just over $1 million in profit. So this is how, in a nutshell, we're able to take a commercial renovation, turn it into a flip, turn it into free and clear owned property, and cash in pocket.